What's up, guys? We're just gonna do a refill. I already prepped everything. I'm just gonna put my this is about a month. I think a month, right? Yeah, a little more than a month. I had one missing, so we're gonna use the milky white again, and then we're gonna fill it in, and we're gonna add stones. This set's actually very easy to refill and redo the design, because the design can actually be saved. You don't have to cover it up or anything. Okay. So we're using a 121. I'm almost out of this. I gotta get some more from Chisel. And just like that. I'm gonna use my 14 brush. See how it be marbles? You want it to be like that. It's gonna be a long one, so we're gonna kind of make sure the apex is proper. This is the one we're repairing first. This is the first prototype of the customized brush. It's called Skeleton Wood in there. My guy dropped it off for me earlier. He's like, use it. I'm like, okay, sure. So this is my same brush, except that we've customized the handle. So we got some ideas on how to make these nice handles. Coming soon. My actual limited edition one is gonna be gold, 24 karat gold, and inlay with wood. Just like that. I do recommend a good quality brush, guys. Gives you the ability to do an application like that. Whew. Let's see, we need a little bit more apex here. Just gonna place it right there. Remember that I want to make sure my powder stays where the apex is. So now we have more apex. There you go. I think this phone's trying to like balance, and it's clear, not clear. Shaping my sides. There you guys go. Now we just go fill this spots in. This is not too hard. We're gonna need a small amount of powder. We're gonna fill, so we're gonna make sure we just get up to the cuticle area. I don't want to use too much powder because I don't want to add any more thickness to my nail. It's gonna be more work for me later. It's supposed to be a fill, so it's very quick, easy, and painless, okay? Because later on I'm gonna just finish this up, then do blinging the nails, preferably the middle one. It's gonna be a lot of bling. Because these ones are the encapsulated one. I can still keep this encapsulation design. You talking about the monomer? Oh yeah, this monomer, yeah, it's gonna be the one it's gonna be available soon. This one I gotta be careful. Just relax, Ashley. I swear to God. I'm gonna blend it down. Not too much because I don't want to cover up that nice glitter encapsulation did the last set. Yeah, this monomer will be ready within the week. It'll be on the website, and you guys can go at it. No, I'm not charging you an arm and a leg for it either. It's reasonably priced. I've seen some crazy monomer prices, y'all. Someone told me they spent almost $400 on a gallon of monomer. That shook me to the core. $400, three something, $3.95, $3.65, $3.75 for a gallon of monomer. Oh Lord, that's way too much. That's robbery. Premium price monomer, probably around $220 for that's a high-end monomer, like brand wise too. But you talking about $300, $400? Oof, no way. That monomer better do the nails for me too. I'll have this available for 8 and 16 ounces for you guys to try. What monomer I use? This is my own monomer. This is 121 by Chisel. No, actually, even if I don't own the rest of the music, they still take it down. They don't care. That doesn't work. I'm telling you, that doesn't work. I've done it before. I used to do it all the time. It's whenever I get really quiet and then like they can hear the music, and then that's when the algorithm picks it up, and then they just take down my post. And my last live, I wasn't even allowed to even post it. When I finished it, it just says that this is gonna be deleted because of copyright infringement. I think they're a little bit more stricter on me because I have a page with 21,000 followers. But if it's your personal, it's a little different. But I think with me, they're a little bit more strict because I'm using the platform. There's a lot of people watching, which is annoying. So I literally have to talk over the music for them not to flag me. But sometimes when I'm working and I'm doing art or something, I'm really focused. I'm like, okay, it's music, but I guess I just have to have the shop play music a little bit, not too loud. It was actually a little too loud. I knew it was gonna happen too. So both my lives earlier, even my continuation one got flagged because I was really quiet for a moment. And it's just the algorithm they have set up. But yes, I don't know how those other ones, the personal account ones, where they the personal account one where I see a lot of people just be playing music blasting and then nothing happens. I think because if it's a personal account, they really don't care. But if you have a page or an account that has a lot of viewage or something like that, they're gonna be more strict on that, which is kind of booty. Yeah, I don't own the rights to the music. I tried a lot of things. I don't think they care when you say that. Just doing my fill. Once I reshape and then put some bling on this, the whole set will just come back together. And you guys notice I really, whenever I do refills, either I do gel polish or I save the set. So majority of the time I'll save the set if I have to. And a lot of times the clients say no, they want to redo it a certain way. It's a fun little brush. Alright, shaping. Shaping, shopping, shaping. The shape should be right there from your previous set. Just like I always say, you're just gonna go through, crisp up the shaping a little bit. There you go. That shape is nice and crisp now. See that? Oof. Love watching satisfying. Oh, thank y'all. Hey Tandy, how are you? What's up, Mel? White to cover the encapsulation? No, it's not covering it. I'm just like blending it a little bit. Later when I drill it, it's gonna show up more. This encapsulation, last time I think I did the white as a base and the encapsulation on top. So I'm gonna keep this encapsulation. It's gonna look good still once I put the clear on it. I'm blinging out the middle finger and maybe the ring finger a little bit, or just maybe the middle finger to be bling out. She just wants to have the same design, but she wants bling in the middle finger. And it's nice because the middle finger is already a solid white, so we can actually bling that out. Pretty nice. I like showing you guys how to do fills too, because full sets are great and all, but fills is where it's at. Sometimes you do a fill and it looks freaking amazing. I bet you guys probably cannot guess which set on my Instagram is fills and which one is full sets, unless you've seen me do it on live. There are some of them that you think that it's a full set, but it's actually a fill. And it looks just like a full set. It looks amazing. I think maybe we'll play a game. You know what? I think we're going to do that. I'm going to save some pictures, and I'll play a game like fill or full set. And I'll let you guys guess. That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun game. Fill or full set. Put up two pictures. Put up a picture and like fill or full set. This is 100 by 100. One hundo by one hundo. Yeah, see? Shape is right there. That's the crest. We're just like reshaping. Ooh. This is the one I repaired. It's a little bit long. There you go. This ideally is the coffin, the ideal coffin you want. Anywhere you go, probably this is the coffin. What about buffers when you're done polishing? What about buffers when you're done polishing? What do you mean buffers when you're done polishing? I'm confused. You have apple nail primer for applying it? I already applied primer before I applied. I want to order online. I made a mistake not knowing the numbers. Oh, okay. I can never get my shaping right because I really don't shape a lot. You guys see me shape? That's it, I'm done. That's literally my shaping right there. I'm probably the worst person to come to when it comes to shaping because I really don't even shape. It's in my application. That's it. That's the shape. That's my shaping. About 10 seconds. Nothing fancy here, guys. Just average side-to-side shaping. Just going down the sidewalls. There we go. See? If it looks amazing, less is more. I know. I don't. I don't do that much. You guys realize that. I'm not even hiding this. It's almost like one of those things where like, what else did you do? Nothing. This is literally all I did, guys. This is my shaping. I'm such a basic B with shaping. It's crazy. Every time someone asks me, can you show me how you shape? And I'm like, there's really nothing to show. I'm quite embarrassed. Because shaping is probably, I spend the least time shaping out of everything when I do nails. That's it, about 15 to 20 seconds per finger, and it is what it is. Recreate it. Go for it. I would love for you guys to recreate my designs. That's actually flattering. There we go. Oop, there it is. We're done with shaping. I'm pretty positive that was under 10 minutes. Pretty positive. That had to be like 7 minutes. And now we go right into cuticle work. Once I'm done, I buff with a 100 by 180. I buff with a very fine buffer. I'm gonna go right into the cuticle area, get it nice and flush. And I don't really have to do much of this because this already should be already smooth for my last set. So let me clean up here and there. And you can go through and just smooth everything out if you want to. Make sure you don't do it too hard and you don't want to make more work for yourself, okay? Look how crisp that is. Oh my god. But number to buy, usually buffing blocks are all the same. 100 by 180 is a good buffing block. You don't want anything 60, 100, or like 80 buffing block. It's too gritty. You're gonna hurt your client. You want it nice and soft, you know? Not gonna drill too much. Look at that shape. It's just already there. So what I tell you guys is true, okay? Do not overshape, overfile. The more you shape with the hand filer, the worse your shape gets. I know, that's crazy. Did Nail just say that? Yes, I did. That's literally, if you spend over 5 minutes on one nail, I guarantee you're gonna be over shaping this. This is just me literally shaping with my, wow, look how crisp that is. This is with my acrylic. I went through with a 100 and I smoothed it out. relax, Ashley? I'm not gonna tell you again. You don't relax, next time you're gonna be left on red.
No.
Don't be left on red in the DMs.
No.
There you go, guys. This is proper foundation, shaping. As you want to see, from the cuticle area out to the apex and straight to the base of the nail. Everything is very nice and even. Majority of it is through application, even the shaping. And when I'm drilling, I'm very cautious where I'm drilling, making sure that I keep my nail structure from being too flat and too thin. This is ideally where you want to be at, okay? Same process every time I do nails. Cuticle area, get that out. I let my nail tech do what she wants with my fingers. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be breaking my clients' fingers because they're so tense.
Oh, like me.
Yeah, we'll be fighting and I'm like, I'm gonna snap your finger.
Oh my god.
2-step. I can do it all by myself. This is probably the most underrated. I don't think beginning nail techs come in and they realize about this cuticle work. Right now in this generation of nail techs, the first thing is like, I have lifts. What I do, I need to buy products to prevent lifting. Now, you have lifts, what do? You can actually go through and, do this. Just go to the cuticle area, nice and slow. Remember, this is a fill. We're not doing too much with the base of the nail. That should already be there for you, okay? That's why, like, in my classes, I don't even try to even teach my students Apex. I tell them straight up, focus on your application. I guarantee your Apex will come naturally. More likely, I'm right. They're like, you're right. I was too focused on something I wasn't necessarily ready for. Now my application's gotten so much better. I can do all the Apex thing I wanted that I was struggling so hard before. Fantastic. What's the best drill bit? I recommend a sharp bit, but I don't. My problem is time. I'm slow. You're slow because application. Overthinking. My cuticle work RPM is about a 12 to a 13. Sometimes I even get to 15, depending on the bit I'm using. My 5-in-1 sharp is going to be back in the stock soon. Those are probably the best cuticle working and all-around drill bits. This one is a taper head bit. It came in my beginner bit kit because it came with actually a safety bit version of this. So the bits coming forward that are coming in back in stock, they're actually sharp bits, but I actually got the whatchamacallit, the safety version of it for you guys. So those of you guys that want to start slowly weaning yourself into sharp bits, you actually get the safety version first. Practice, get used to it, then move over to your sharp bit. I do recommend everybody using a sharp bit at some point in time in your career, because that's something you should always look forward to. That means that you'll be able to get these crisp cuticle that you won't be able to get if you had a safety bit, because the safety bit is more rounded by the edges, so it will remove more acrylic. You want to move the least amount of acrylic as possible, okay? But get that flush. You don't want it to drill in and make it look like you need a fill already. That's what happens. You see a lot of people, they're over drilling this area with a safety bit, so it leaves a very big groove, a channel. With a sharp bit, you can get the corners in there and you'll be able to minimize that. See that? There's barely anything in there. Look, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. Now, if this corner of my bit was more rounded, of course, I'm gonna remove more acrylic if I lean this drill bit inward, right? But the new bits will come in fine and medium. I know a lot of you guys like the medium, so we're gonna provide the medium also. And we're almost finished here, and then we're gonna buff and we're gonna bling out those two middle fingers. bling out these two middle fingers. These corners. I mean, I know it's scary, guys. Trust me, even I still cut clients once in a while, okay? Once you get that muscle memory down, it's just simple going through same repetitive motion cycle over and over and over. Now I'm gonna go through with a buffer. Oh, first I'm gonna clean up underneath actually. And you really need me, then you can text me. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Buffing butt, buffing butt. Oof, last set of the day. You wash your hands. And let's get the bling out. Let's have some fun with this one. Both my bling kits out. This one's for my previous blanket. I think I'm gonna put them on sale. I got 2 left, 3 left, and I'm gonna bring in the new ones, the colorful ones soon. You know, that shop.com. I'll probably put them on sale tonight. Ooh, I'm low battery. Low power mode. Generally, you want to only put enough for where you need it, okay? Ooh, let's do this one. I haven't done this one in a while. This way for now. Take my babies out. Let's do multiple colors. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta start talking because if I don't, Facebook's gonna flag me for music in a second. No, you don't have to do it like I do on it. You want to cure in between, cure in between. I just like doing everything at one time, so. Oh, look at that shine, baby. You like that? No, my stones are not Swarovskis. But they bling though. That's all that matters at the end of the day. They last, they bling. The client likes it. No cap, but yeah, I can do some pretty bling nice set without using real Swarovskis. Won't you? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the curing machine, and this is the way I like it. I'm gonna go in.
That was quick.
Hmm?
Do it again? Or?
Yeah, do it again. This is only 5 seconds. Grab the other two. Plus, in about a couple months, I don't think anybody can claim to have real Swarovski crystals anymore, guys. Swarovski said they done. So you nail techs ain't getting none. Swarovski's like nail techs no more. too big. Stone placement is important, guys. So if you guys ever want to do big stone placements or like a lot of stones, plan it out first. You have a client that's coming in that's getting a lot of stones, plan out your stones, please. You don't want to sit there and try to fiddle. I'm like freestyling right now because that's just me personally, but for you, I would recommend just playing with the stone placement a little bit so you don't have to put yourself in a position where you to make shit up as you go, because I literally I do that. I literally make shit up as I go. It's not fun, y'all. But it's a nice challenge, to be honest with you. Freestyling, just making shit up as you go. It's pretty fun when it comes out and it looks amazing. You're like, yeah, that's not bad. What size is that? Okay, good. That's it. I feel like this one is off a little bit. There you go. These things right here. I love and hate relationship with these. They're so pretty, but fuck me, they're so hard to work with. If you're ever just first time working with these things, just start out slow, okay? Don't use too much of it. The more you use, the more frustrating it is when you're working and you can actually mess up your nails. Just to add to the aesthetics. And also these are, fun tip. For a lot of you guys are having your big stones fall off, these are actually used as a support stone also. They add a little bit of aesthetics to it, but also what they're doing is they're supporting your big stones. They're holding it together so that when you guys are actually, putting the top coat on, the top coat is going to seal in these small stones and it's holding everything together, support stone wise. You guys ever notice that sometimes you guys just put up like a one stone or something like that, a big stone, and it just pops right off or falls off in a couple of days? You don't have enough support stones. So when you're doing stone work, you got to make sure that everything here is a support stone. See these stones around this area? It's supporting these three big stones here. If I would have left these three big stones by themselves, they're going to fall off easier. Now, once they have the support stones around them, once the top coat goes on, seals everything in, it's going to be actually stronger. It has to stay longer. So a little bit of a tip from me to you. For those of you guys that are doing stones and they're like, oh, my rhinestones are falling off. It's not per se the glue or whatever that you're using. It's just the method you're using to apply the stones. Make sure that, no standalone stones. They're very easy to come off because they just stick out on top of the nail. So when something like that is stuck up on top of the nail, what's going to happen is when their clients using their hands, washing their hands, it's gonna rub against, the napkin, the towel, or whatever. So when we do these stones like this, where we're trying to place our support stones, which are around the nail, actually makes it look better. Also gives it more support, as in when the client washes their nails, it's not gonna like come right off because it has all these stones around it to support it. So the days where you just pop on one big stone on the nail is gone. You want to do that, it's actually going to come off easier. So now see, my main centerpiece is these 3 stones. If I already just left these 3 the way it is, there's no way, right? They will not last. These will fall off. Now I have 3, 4 stones around it, encasing it together. And I have the little baby ones to help hold it together. And it's aesthetically, it looks pretty, but essentially it's not for just pretty alone. It's for the stones to stay. And that's why when you see when it comes back, everything's in one piece. It's because everything is holding together. We are stronger together. So now when you put the top coat on, wait till I get to the stone. I'll show you guys what I mean when I get there. Our encapsulation from our last set, because this was the fill for those that just joined. Look how pretty it is still. Still looks fire. So now when we put the top coat, we're going to be putting it around, not over the stones, okay? Just around. The top coat is going to do is it's going to seal in all these crevices. And what now is the majority of the stones are held together in a big group here. I'm not gonna top coat over the stone because it'll put you never top coat the stones because you'll lose the shine, because these stones have geometric shapes. So if I top coat it, it's gonna make it all muddled, and then it's not gonna have that shine anymore. It's gonna take away the cut of the stone. So there's a lot of things that goes into doing stonework too that you guys have to consider. It's not about putting a lot of stones on. Where you place the stone, how you place the stone, is definitely matters. It really has a prestige to it. Okay, blinging out nails does not mean blinging out nails. Yes, if you're gonna do like all the nails bling out one type of stone, yeah, just fill it up. But when you're actually doing stonework and you want to actually make it have a direction or some kind of style, it takes a little bit of time and finesse. You got to really be careful with it. Less is more. I always say less is more. Sometimes too much stone is definitely not a good thing. Less is more is definitely a very good way of saying that. You see nails where there's like an amazing set, shape-wise, and there's so many different stones on there, and it kind of throws off the whole look. So once again, I will not be painting over the stones, just right in the side. Make sure the top coat gets right into those crevices, seals that whole chunk of stone right there. And she will come back with this completely on. A month, whatever. Everything will stay in place. Unless she really, really rips them off, but we're not painting over the stones, just painting around it. Around it, okay? This top coat will find its way into all those little nooks and crannies and seal everything in for us. And thank you guys for watching and being here. It's my last of the night. This was a refill that we just redesigned, and look how pretty that is for being a refill, guys. A little bit of cuticle oil. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Ain't that pretty?
Like this one?
I've been using your bling in so many sets, I may need another one soon. I mean, you've gotten the money's worth out of that bling kit, I'm telling you. I picked the stones myself. Some bling players, I really don't like the stones they have in there. But here, guys, a final look. And this is what I mean when I say cuticle area flushness, okay? You guys are not going to get any lifts from this. You see how clean it to the cuticle it is? Flush the cuticles, no lifts. When this grows out, it'll grow out nice and even. It won't grow out with any bulge on there. That's from our application. Also, a little bit of drill work. So, I'll see you guys tonight for the Q&A. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, so this was a refill, guys. So you can actually do a refill, and it looks like a brand freaking spanking new set. You guys have a good night. Thank you. See you tonight with the Q&A.